Okay, doesn't say anything else other than severed legs. That's the end of the prompt, I think. So we need to follow the blood trail, which is grim as balls. I don't really want there to be a dead little boy. It's a bit grim. Oh. Dried grass. Really? That's it? Oh, there you go. Rectangle shape. Rail car from the bridge. Well, I think that's the game telling me, go sort out the rail car, Vixx. Let's check that. That's gasoline. See, I thought it needed fuel of some description. Dropped in a rush. Canister. Can I pick the canister up? No, okay. That's the game saying, hey, go back to the rail car, which I will. Yeah, the graphics are outstanding. I don't want to sound like a fucking noob saying that. Most games are outstanding, but this is, I mean, every single blade of grass moves independently. It's absolutely gorgeous. Joe says, it does a neat job of finding environmental clues about where to go, rather than giant floating arrow on a map marker. That's correct, but sometimes I need a giant floating arrow. So you have to stay here for the duration of my stream and provide me with my giant floating arrow. Otherwise it's just going to go tits up. Oh, we're following a path. Do I want to follow the path yet? Look at it! Look how gorgeous that is! I don't want to play the game, I just want to look at it. Okay, I'm not going to go down there yet, because the game was saying go do something with the rail car. Oh! Well, that ruins the view. Oh, man. Well, cause of death, he has no legs. What do you think the fucking cause of death is? I don't really know what that inspect thing is. Got a sniff, sorry. Okay, that's not, it's not getting bigger. That's not doing anything. Okay. Not yet. Death scene, disturbed by third party, eroded by time. Yeah, I can't play Skyrim. Oh, there's more clues. I don't understand what that is. Okay. Can you touch lots of different places, or? Okay. Touch again. Right, that's the one we had before. Well, that's not very nice. So were there severed legs over here that I just didn't fucking see? Oh yeah, they are! There are actually severed legs on the track, which I missed. That's grim as fuck. Okay. Well, like I said, ruins the view a bit. So I mean, I would think... Oh, what's that over there? Did I inspect that already? I can't remember. No, I don't think I did. Oh, okay. Well, that would be the stone that bashed the guy's head in. It wants me to zoom. It just seems a bit grim. I don't really want to inspect it anymore. It's how the man died. Okay. Let's see. So, what I thought was that I thought maybe someone had tried to kill himself and laid himself down on the track, but clearly what's happened is that someone whacked his head with a stone, which may or may not have killed him, and left him on the tracks. And then he died, and then has either crawled or dragged himself away, or someone dragged him away. both of which seem pretty grim. I don't know what that touch thing is. I don't know what that is. I'm hoping we discover what that is further on. Under construction. Yes, the man is under construction. He no longer has legs. The canister, it just says canister. And a rail car. But that rail car was rusty as fuck. I don't understand how it could have done anything. Right, this looks like a dead end, so let's go down here before we head back. Oh, yeah, we've already found the rock. So that's saying there's a rock missing, but, oh, I can put it back in. Why? But okay. Okay, I don't know why the game needed me to do that. Okay. Oh, I could climb over here. I didn't think I could. I'm hoping this is a dead end so I can go back the other way. That's like, again with the Silent Hill references, but when the door's locked, you can't open it. You think, oh, okay. Well, there's one less place for me to go and get scared, so it's fine. Right, I can go that way. There was the path that went down to the beach. We've got to do that. But this is telling us to head back to the rail car, I think. So, presumably, I need to check the wheels. But what's confused me is this track looks massively unused. And that body didn't look... It wasn't... I'm just going to check it again. Because it didn't look... Without being too gross about it, guys. It didn't look decomposed. It doesn't look like... It looks fairly fresh. I mean, I've only seen one dead body in my life. That was my grandfather, and he hadn't had his legs severed. So I don't really know, but I think this all looks really old and rusty. And it looks like that rail car hasn't been used for years. So a bit confused and annoyed I can't run. I was checking the comments then, and then a tweet came up from Mr. Parlock, who I think might be watching, who's writes on Destructoid with me and does the UK Destructoid podcast with me, taking the piss because apparently I'm playing a game that isn't Destiny. It does occasionally happen, only very occasionally. So let's just have a quick peek to see if there's any blood anywhere. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this. Yeah, Joe, I agree. The mechanics are... Oh, see? Crankshaft. What? Fresh scratches, recently used. And what about that huge blood fucking splatter? Crank. Yeah, there's Mr. Parlock. Apparently plays something other than Destiny. It does very... yeah, it's very pretty. It's pretty like Destiny. So I'm not getting in there yet because it says I need a crank. So I'm going to have to find a crank. It really wants me to find a crank. I want to run. Okay. Right then. So, we need to find a crank. I think. I found the rock, put the rock back for some reason. I would have taken that away myself, if it's evidence. Let's go back down to the beach. Railcar, canister, touch. I don't really want to touch him again. Thanks. I don't want to do that. So let's head down here and see what's happening down here. This detective guy has no urgency about him at all. He's not in a rush. He doesn't want to go anywhere. So... let's see. Is there a run button? Where's the run button, Joe? Oh, there's two Joes. Who's Foreman? Joe Foreman. Getting wet. Can I go for a swim? No. I'll check to see if anyone's thrown a crank down here. Or does run button come later, perhaps? When there's things to run from. Gosh, really relaxing. It's a bit like whale music. This score and then just this quiet sound of water. It's quite nice. Well, do you know what? There's fuck all down here. Oh! Where did that come from? It's a crank! I was correct. Let's zoom in. Oh no, that looks like it may have been used as a weapon as well. Oh fuck. Well, that's not good, is it? Okay, let's take that. Well, I'm pleased that my idea of let's go down and see if someone tried to throw the crank in the river was correct. Hello, Mutant J. You alright? There's a man with no legs. It's all very grim. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, it might be. You might be left trying to find who's the one person who didn't want to kill the victim. Where am I? No, seriously, where am I? Where have I come up? This is the other side of the railway car. Okay. Well, I know that's a thing now. So don't go up that way. But that's how I can get past the rock fall behind. Oh my god, run! Oh wait! Found it. I'm a twat. It's R2 for anyone who wondered. I've never ever had to press R2 to run. Right, just for you, Mutant J, that's the dude. Pressing touch does that, but I don't know what that means. Oh, that's different from last time. And that pulsey thing, who knows? Okay. Right, so that's the severed legs. They haven't moved. It would be a different kind of game if they had. Let's run back. Oh, 2 for running, seriously. Have I been up there yet? Yes, and there was nothing there. Okay. So, where does it want me to use the crank? There, fix. Spin the crank. How the hell is this thing still working? Where am I even going to go with this thing? Okay. Alright then, game. Let's see what's happening. Ah! Oh, I've got to fucking... Do I have to crank it every time? Okay, right. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Tap in X. Seems a bit crap, but there you go. Okay, enter. So we can go forward, which will get us nowhere. Let's just see what happens if we go forward. Okay, I'm just seeing how quickly it stops. I'm almost certain he wants me to reverse. You know, just to add insult to injury, really. What happens if I do this? Go on. I don't want to crash it, but then I also do. Right, nothing's happening if you go that way. So I have to go backwards. Can I see? Oh yeah, I can. Cool. This train goes about as fast as I walk. So show of hands, how many people have already played this and how many haven't? And how much of a twat have I been? Oh. Right, I'm gonna... What? I don't really want to run over his legs again. It's making me feel icky. Okay, just forgive me, alright, guys?